Welcome students in the online tutorial classes. Myself, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Jamshedpur Cooperative College. In today's topic, we will discuss on the education, inclusive, inclusive in education, a human right. So, inclusion as a dynamic approach of responding positively to people's directly, and of seeing individual differences not as a problem but as an opportunity to for enriching teaching learning processes. And in order to make inclusive education to be implemented effectively, countries needs to define a set of inclusive principles together to meet all the challenges, practical challenges, as far as possible. And it helps to guide the member countries to move forward positively to address to address um, the all the opportunities, problems, principles, uh, so that the inclusive education can be make reality. The principles of inclusion that are set out in the various international uh, discourses and declarations that helps to the member countries as a guiding principles for implementing their policies to ensure that each and every children can avail education in their respective countries with honor and respect. Education, providing education as a education to all has been considered as a human right by various United Nations declarations. In India, it has now has been provided to the constitutional forms. Now we will discuss most of the thing that in the perspective of making the education a reality. There are various universal declarations on human rights, as mentioned in the Article 26, that states that everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least at the elementary stage and foundation stages, and it should be compulsory to all the children. Indian government of India has tried to safeguard this international human rights in the form of uh, making as a constitutional right by providing uh, education to all the children under the Right to Education Act 2009. So we see that education to all helps to provide uh, helps to provide the provide basic human rights to all the children, and it helps to develop the personality of the child. It shall also promote tolerance, understanding, international camaraderie, uh, international peace in across the nation. So, United Nations Declaration in the various forms tries to safeguard the 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 basic human rights uh, across all the nations of the world. Uh, Universal Declaration of United Nations on Human Rights paves the way to ensure the human rights of all the children across all the nation of the world. So we see that the United Nations Declaration has done a tremendous job. Uh, when we are talking about the Article 29 of United Nations Declaration on Human Rights, we see that the central aim of our education, as prescribed by United Nations Organization, that the education development of the individual is the central aim of our education system, and the education shall be allowed to all children for to reach the fullest potential and capacities in terms of cognition, emotional and creative capacities. In addition to this, UNESCO also has tried to uh, formulated conventions against discriminations in education 1960, and uh, the convention on the elimination of all forms of discrimination against women in 1970. These are the key international declaration or treaties which are binding by all the member countries to make the education or inclusive education binding and safeguarding the rights of the children who are underprivileged and disadvantaged section of society. So international treaties helps to influence the member countries to ensure uh, education for all, uh, movements to make a reality. So these human rights treaties not only emphasizes the prohibition but also the active elimination of all the discriminations against the child in providing the education. So all logical consequences of all the international activities which are undergone either at the platform of United Nations or UNESCO, we see that the kind of education does not discriminate to uh, any ground such as caste, religion, ethnicity, religious groups, and language, gender, disabilities, and the specific measures must be taken by the states to implement those guiding principles and rights uh, in making the learning environment enjoyable uh, to all the children, so that all the faculties of their mind can be can be developed in its fullest form. So, short question may be asked, dear student, in form of in form of comments, that write short notes on inclusive education, inclusive education, panacea a panacea of uh, a panacea of the problems of education for all, or it may be called how the human rights can be safeguarded in the inclusive education. So it is a very important question that may be asked. So keep watching. Thank you.